Hi loves, today I'm here with another foundation review, and I was strolling through the makeup aisle as we all tend to do, and I saw a new display. I saw tons of new things, and I've been watching a whole bunch of different videos on foundations and lipsticks and eyeshadow palettes and everything, but I honestly have stayed away. But when I made my way and I saw this new Maybelline display, it just caught my eye and I was like, I have to review this foundation. So the display is like a beautiful bright blue, and I will be inserting different images throughout the video so you guys can see what the display looks like. And it also had a concealer. So I went ahead and I picked both out, kind of just going by like my normal colors, and then I was just trying to color match them. I did want to go a little darker because I'm starting to tan and I didn't want to be too light. So I went ahead and I picked up the foundation in Natural Beige, and then I also picked up the concealer in Light. So I believe there are 12 shades of the foundation. Of the concealer, there was not too many. I believe there's like 5 or 6. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see. With the concealer, I did go with Light because I like to use the concealer to highlight. I didn't want to cover anything or correct anything. I just wanted to brighten it. I know that this is fairly new, and when I looked it up, not too much information is out there about these. So this here is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. It says Skin Transforming Foundation. It does have SPF 15, and it does have Actyl, I want to say Actyl, I might so be butchering that. I am so sorry if I am, but I'll insert it here. Actyl C, and it says it's oil free. The concealer is the same thing. It just says Superstay Better Skin Concealer with Actyl C, oil free. I hope I'm saying that right. I've never heard of that word in my life, so. What I was able to find was a little bit of information that says that the Maybelline Stay Better Skin is their first hydrating foundation with flawless finish that promises to give you an instant even tone. Because it's vitamin and Actyl C enriched, your skin would be energized, more healthy as if renewed after 3 weeks. Better Skin reduces the appearance of visible effects of stress, including bumps, dullness, and redness, improving your skin every minute you're in it. Maybelline Better Skin has flex technology to adapt to the skin's movements so that it never feels heavy or tight. The formula is suitable for normal and sensitive skin, contains no perfume, and it has SPF 20. So it's claiming that the longer you wear the foundation, the better your skin's going to look because of the vitamins and stuff that's in it. And it says that after 3 weeks, you should see, you know, some results. I don't know how that works, honestly, but I guess if I keep using the foundation for 3 weeks and if I notice my face looking a lot better, then I guess it's true, right? I don't know. That just sounds weird to me, honestly, but that's what it claims. It does come with a pump, which that is a plus because not too many drugstore foundations come with a pump. The pump is really good, and I think that one pump is actually enough for the whole face. I did try to do like a little double layer, but I normally don't do double layers or a second coat, if you want to call it that, because I just don't feel like I need it. It is very light coverage. I don't think this is going to be like full coverage or anything like that, but it is light to medium coverage. You could build it gently, but the way that you're going to be able to blend this and build it a little better is by maybe dampening a beauty blender so it doesn't look a little cakey. So I did wear this foundation a couple times already. I've used different applicators. I've gone without setting it, no setting spray, no setting powder, no primer, and then I did it with a little MAC Fix Plus. I did it with this setting spray and a setting powder and all that. So I did go different ways. I've worn foundation now for 4 days now, all in different ways. The foundation is not too thick, but it's not very liquidy. As you guys will see here in a clip, when you apply it, it doesn't run down the hand. It actually is a normal, I would say, thickness, not like super thick. You can work it onto your face fairly easy, I would say, but the way that I notice it works a lot better, especially if you have dry skin, is if you dampen your spray with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, or if you use a damp beauty blender. Because if you just go in with a very dry beauty blender or a brush, I just feel like you might have to work it a little more versus that tool being dampened or wet or sprayed with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. I would just say that that would make the application of the foundation to your face a lot easier. I did notice that. So the first day what I did is I just went ahead and I applied the foundation with no primer. I didn't set it or anything. I applied it at around 6 in the morning, 6:30, wore it through the whole day for work, came home about 12 hours later, and I did notice that the foundation around the bottom area of my face where I usually eat and wipe or where I touch or where I rest, that this did come off. You know, it did show a wear and tear around my whole face. Keep in mind, it is like 112 degrees right now in Las Vegas. I have normal skin in case you guys are wondering, and I didn't set it with anything. So for 12 hours when I got home, it did look a little, you know, beat up, but not dramatically. So for the second time I wore it, what I did is I did add MAC Fix Plus to my face and then a little to the brush I was using, and then I just blended it all, and it set really nice and it wore really nice and gave it a little more of like a luminous, glowy look to it. Now I didn't wear it for that long. I wore it for, I'd say, about 6 to 8 hours, and it actually held really good throughout the day, and I actually liked it a little more with that little MAC Fix Plus because it just gave me more of a luminous look. Now for the day that I did go ahead and add a primer and I set it, and I did set my T-zone, I've got to tell you guys that this foundation held. It does not claim to be like a long wearing foundation, 24-hour matte or anything like that. It's just saying that it's a better skin. Honestly, this foundation literally looks like you're wearing nothing, and that's what I like about it. So the day that I set it, which was when I went out, okay, I put on the foundation and I set it and I filmed a video, and it wore really good. I had been wearing the foundation for maybe 4 hours or so, and then me and my husband decided that we wanted to go out. Keep in mind, I had already set my foundation and locked it in with powder and spray. So we decided to go out, so I just really didn't need to redo my makeup because with the setting spray and the powder, it was holding really good throughout the day. So I just touched up, added a little more foundation around like my mouth area because I had eaten and everything like that, and I didn't, you know, want any little patches. So throughout the night, I went out, we were out in the humidity, out in the wind and everything, and when I came home, freaking foundation still looked really good, and I probably had worn it for about 10 to 12 hours, and I did lock it in and everything. So overall, the foundation, if you set it and lock it in, it's going to do really good. Now on my Instagram, I did swatches and I posted, oh, is it a dupe for the Born This Way foundation, blah blah. So no, I don't think it's a dupe because the texture, the formula is different. You know, the Too Faced is more runny. It's going to give you a more glowy look, and the Maybelline is more of like a satin matte, not matte, but like a satin finish. Like, it doesn't make you glowy, it doesn't make it completely matte, but what I would say about both of them is that they look undetectable, very natural, very lightweight. That I will give it to them. Now if you do apply a little bit of MAC Fix Plus onto your face, you'll get a little glow, kind of like the Too Faced, but the Too Faced is it's just very illuminating, very glowy. I really love that foundation. But I would say that this Better Than Skin Maybelline foundation is actually really good. If you're oily, I think it's going to work for you because it's not like a dewy foundation and it doesn't have any oil, so I actually think it's going to do really good, especially if you guys set it. So I think that this foundation is going to be perfect for anybody. But if you do have dry skin, I would definitely recommend applying a really good moisturizing primer or using MAC Fix Plus. I definitely would do that because it might get a little hard for you guys to blend into your face because of the texture or the formula. Just keep that in mind. Overall, I love the foundation. I give it a thumbs up. On a scale 1 to 5, I would probably give it a 3.5, and that's because it's not full coverage. And I know that a lot of people do like full coverage, but hey, they are claiming, in it says skin, better than skin. So they are claiming that it's supposed to look like your skin, not so cakey, and it doesn't say that it's full coverage or anything like that. I love the foundation. Like I said, I am wearing it now. This is a foundation that you guys can wear as an everyday. It's got a pump. It's $10. It does come in 12 different shades. The concealer, it's okay. I like the texture and the formula, and it blends really good. It's very lightweight, but This one for the brightening is more of like a white, almost ashy, so we have to be careful. And if you are darker than me, it might actually look ashy on you. So unless you're going to be using this to conceal and correct, like to even out skin, then I would just stay away from the lighter color if you're going to be using it for the brightening purpose like I am. You're better off picking up the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer, which is my holy grail, in Very Fair Light, or picking up the LA Girl Pro concealers. I recently picked up the yellow one, and you guys, oh my god, it's freaking amazing. And it's like $3 or $4. So the concealer is okay. I honestly don't care for it. I am wearing it. If I was stuck with it, I obviously would use it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to pick it up. It blends really good. It doesn't crease. It's very lightweight as well. One thing that I almost did forget to mention is I do have a very sensitive skin, so it did not break me out. So if you're one of the people that has sensitive skin and you're scared to try drugstore foundations or products for the reason, this one did not break me out. So I feel comfortable enough to tell you, if you do have sensitive skin, that it might be okay. But everybody's different, but on my end, it did nothing but good stuff. So I hope that this review was helpful and that you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you guys later. Bye.